Okay, I just took a shower. It's 9. No, that's not true. It is midnight. Okay, here's the deal. We've just had a freaking crazy day today. An insane day. And I was gonna sit down and journal but I think I need to talk about it rather than journal about it. Oh my God. Let me see if I can prop this up right here. Oh, perfect. So, on the last video, I was talking to you about the struggles of making a movie, right? And the struggles are still real. I'm gonna have a vlog that comes out of when Ezra Goldberg Johns and I went to AFM. AFM is American Film Market, where we were trying to go finance our film, right? And a lot of things happened. One of the main things was we met with all these amazing people. We got all these great contacts, but they said, we cannot finance your film until you have money. A fourth of it is funded, a half of it is funded, 3/4 of it is funded. So it gave us determination. We were stoked because they loved the project. They loved Frick. For those who are tuning in that have no idea what I'm talking about, we're making a movie and we're trying to finance right now. Also, I'm talking very quietly because my girlfriend's asleep. So crazy. Today's just been wins, okay? We decided that we're just shooting for the moon. We're just shooting. The plan has been make this movie for $1 million. Okay, now $1 million sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot when it comes to making movies. All right. In my last video, I was talking about the simplicity of making it for 100,000, 200,000. But the problem is, no matter how big or small your budget is, you will always face problems. So it brings me to this. Which it just so happens to suck that the camera's dropping. You know, just like that. Let's see if we can create a new rig right there. Boom, and boom. Okay, so embrace the suck. I'm crushing this thing, and by crushing I mean I'm reading it when I can. I've just started reading this over the past couple days. And I'm losing my train of thought because my brain's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, but no matter what we do, $250,000 movie or $1 million movie, okay? It's easier to raise a minimal amount of money, okay? But then you're gonna have more problems during the production. You're gonna have more problems during post-production. You're gonna have more problems during the distribution. Now, if you raise $1 million, it's going to be a whole lot harder to raise $1 million, but the production aspect of it may be a little bit easier. Point is, there's still always going to be difficult times, difficult points, okay? I wrote down, I underlined, I highlighted some really good points in this book, okay? Polish psychologist Kazimierz Bowski argues that fear, anxieties, and sadness are not always understandable or damaging states of the mind, rather represented of the necessary pain for psychological growth, okay? To avoid pain is to basically deny our own potential. Now, pain is crucial. You must go through pain. You must suffer. You must... people that grow up in a very wonderful household, that's fantastic, but they don't necessarily suffer as much as the kid who grows up in the drug addict, alcoholic house. That kid knows what it's like to suffer. Pain is weakness leaving the body, okay? Now, here's some other stuff. For building physical and emotional resilience, you can do that when you master the ability to control pain, whatever form it comes in. Lean into it. It doesn't have to hurt so badly, okay? There's a Buddhist quote, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Here's another one. Just give up. Don't fight it. Embrace the pain. Beg for more. Change the narrative in your mind. It's the mind game. I reminded myself that I had chosen this. I had sacrificed everything. A good job, a nice apartment, time with friends and family. I had to crush the boundaries of my comfort zone just to be accepted into the program. This was a purposeful suffering. It had meaning. There was a vision, a call to serve. If I didn't lean into it, all would be lost. Suck it the fuck up. You earned your right to be here. You have a long way to go, so embrace the suck and get it done. Those of us that embrace this mindset succeeded in our endeavor. Wow. Brett Gleason was a SEAL, and he went through Hell Week with David Goggins. The point is, it's glamorous, it's fun, it's movies, it's making movies, but when you're trying to do it by yourself, I got Ezra Goldberg-Johns, I got Jared Jukovich, I got Mateo Bekic, but when you're trying to get something off the ground, especially when you're 23 years old, it fucking sucks. There's shit that's so hard and frustrating, and it's a mental block, and I'm trying to prove to myself that I can do this, and it hurts. The number 1 million, $100, okay? $1,000, okay? $100,000, okay? Now $100,000 is where my brain starts going, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, 7, 8, 9, 1 million. That is $100,000. Okay? Now that one goes right there. Yeah. That motherfucker, that is daunting. How do I do that? I'm spinning out myself right now even thinking about it. But the point is, that sucks, but that's what we're going to fucking do. That's what we're going to create, and it's going to happen. I swear to God, mark my words, save this YouTube video. I swear on my life, we're making this movie for $1 million, and it's happening. It's fucking happening. We're getting it in one way or the other. The movie's gonna be made, okay? I don't know if it's gonna be for $1 million. I don't know. But we're going to make the fucking movie. Whew. Okay. I'm stoked. A lot of good things are happening. A lot of good emails are going around. I'm not gonna get into the specifics to protect the privacy of others, but basically we had 3 really good leads from AFM, some big production companies that will help us out. We're in a conversation with the film commissioner. We're in a conversation with a completely different film company, and then we're in another conversation with another completely different film company. And then we got a phone call with a producer tomorrow morning, and then we got another phone call with another production company at 3:30 tomorrow. And in between that, I'm jumping around talking to people about a different feature. Today, for 12 hours, I was shooting a TV show, which I can't talk about, and then I just booked a whole nother TV show that I go start working on Thursday. On Thursday, I finish shooting this TV show I can't talk about. I get in my car, I drive an hour north, and I start as a new fucking character on a new TV show. So now I'm shooting back-to-back shit. We can't lose. We can't lose. It's happening. This is not a rub in your face, look at what I'm doing. This is just proving that you gotta fucking embrace the suck. And god damn it, it's really easy for me to whine and bitch and complain about how hard things are and how easy all the child actors got it, and being born into the society of film and nepotism and blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. This is my thing. I'm crazy enough to do it, and we're gonna rock and roll, baby. So, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. I'm gonna go fall asleep. I gotta fall asleep. I got a huge fucking day tomorrow, and we're gonna roll, man. This is it. This is the life I chose, and we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun. Embrace the suck, because pain is essential for feeling good. It is the yin to the yang. You must feel pain, intentional pain. There's another quote in there, and I'm not gonna find it, but it basically said, you can choose to avoid pain, but it will still find you eventually. That's a good one, because we can, in the West, we choose to avoid pain. We don't really try to accept it. But if we go about our day trying to be as calm and as zen and like peaceful as possible, you're gonna stub your toe. Your car's not gonna start. You're gonna burn your fingers. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna feel pain, and it's gonna be unintentional. So why don't you just fucking get it over with and get that wound, man? Just go, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna fucking get through with it. Whew. Okay, I'm not trying to preach. I'm just telling you what's going on in my head. Seriously, this is the internal dialogue, and I'm just recording it to be able to put it on YouTube and document. Yeah, okay. Rock on. Talk soon.